Today, I want to follow up on the video I posted previously where I drew our inspiration from Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. I spoke about three things, which was thinking, speaking, and doing. And today I want to expand a little bit on that. In terms of our thinking, this is how we think. We think consistently. You have an idea, you have a goal in mind, and perhaps your goal is to reach a certain weight, or your idea is to create a certain product or service. You think about that idea, that goal consistently. Why? Because consistency is key in reminding yourself of the importance of the goal, right? And what is consistency? This is how I define consistency. Consistency is commitment to seeing something through. And perhaps you might not find that in a dictionary, but your consistency means I am committed to seeing this process through. If I've started something, if it's a workout exercise regime that you've started or routine that you've created, that your commitment to seeing that through means you are consistent in pursuing that goal. Right? So you think consistently. Don't give up on day 2 of your thinking. Don't give up on day 3. However long you've set yourself up for, make sure that you commit to that process. Perhaps you are wanting to achieve certain things, or you are in a rehab, and your ability to commit and seeing that process through is consistency for you. And consistency pays off. It pays off not only that it gives you the outcome you desired, but it pays off by giving you real indicators of whether or not you have achieved that goal. And in your evaluation process, after you have committed and you have been consistent, you are able to say, well, I did what I could. This is the outcome and this is the result. Where you need to tweak and improve and change in order to continue on this journey of achieving your goal, at least you would have known through consistency that you are able to do that with real data. The second thing is you speak with competence. Speak competently. It is important that your speech, when you speak about your dream, when you speak about your goal, your idea, your concept, your vision, that you have competency in the way that you speak. People have lost opportunities because they came across as ignorant of what they're putting forward. I was reading an article posted on Inc. Africa about Bill Gates and how Bill Gates built his competency way before he built Microsoft. Obviously, we all know that Bill Gates has kind of moved into philanthropy and other things now, but initially what really brought him to our attention and what made him known was the fact that he founded Microsoft. But we all know that he started coding and creating software from when he was young, way before he built Microsoft. He was building his competency. So it's important that when you want to come out with something, when you want to speak, that you speak with competency. When you're explaining your vision, your idea, when you're explaining your concept, that you accompany that with competency, because it is important for those listening and for yourself to be competent. That this is not just a pie in the sky, it's not just a vague idea, but that you are competent in the way you are speaking. How do I define competency? Just for those who like definitions, I define competency as the following: your ability to define the who, the what, the how, the why, and the where. Are you able to clearly articulate yourself, who you are, what your product is, to define who your target audience is? Are you able to clearly and competently communicate how you're intending to go about achieving your goal? Are you able to tell us clearly with clarity who your competitors are in the market, who's already occupying the space that you want to get into? Are you able to explain to us the why? Why are you doing this? Is your why important? Or is it just something you think is a nice thing to do? Because that is key, that you begin to speak with competency. You are able to define the who, the what, the how, the where, and the why. Those are key indicators to lead you into your competency. And thirdly, you do it systematically. Now, I don't use the word systematically lightly. There are multiple definitions of systematic. There are multiple definitions of systems. But here is my very brief definition of what a system is. A system is a series of coordinated activities to attain a goal, right? And so, in other words, the key part of systematic or doing it systematically is the fact that your activities must be coordinated in order to attain the goal. Coordination is important. You can be doing something, but that what you're doing isn't systematic. In other words, it's not coordinated. It doesn't connect the dots in achieving your goal, in attaining or achieving your objective, or implementing that which you set up for yourself to do, right? And so you do it systematically. You when you wake up in the morning, or you sit up in the night, or whatever time of day or night you choose to do this, that you look at the series of activities you do. Are they connecting to each other until they connect to the overarching goal, or vision, or mission, or idea, or concept, or product, or service that you have, right? Are they connected to each other, or are they disconnected? If they are connected, then you know that you are continuously doing the same, because you know that the dots are leading to the final big dot, which is your goal. And where they are disjointed and disconnected, you are able to repair, remove, replace, or improve those dots that are not in connection with other dots, so that those dots can be connected. And that's why you have to do systematically. You are not just doing it blindly in oblivion or obliviously, but you are doing it systematically, because that is key. All right. So again, in recap, our inspiration for today is a follow-up from my previous video. And so if you haven't watched that video, please go back to watch that video first and then come back and watch this one. Hey, this is for a master's program that I am doing with the University of London. So help me share this with friends and family. Comment, give me feedback. I would love to know how this is helping you and where I can tweak, improve, and change